And good evening, everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and welcome to my short, but it's going to be Hellion stream. Hellion and short kinda really go together even worse than DZ and short. So it's like in this game you never can really seriously plan for anything, but yeah, let's play for some time. So it's a good day. I managed to get to my PC, get free time, not at like 6 a.m. It's only 3 here, so it's already good. I've had like some sleep today, five and a half hours. That's good too. So, and the day was kinda okayish. So overall, everything calls for a little bit, wouldn't call it prolonged, but more involved and complex gameplay. I don't know. Well, wouldn't call GeoGuessr less involved, but that calls for something a little bit more than GeoGuessr, let's put it that way. So, for those who just joined, this is Hellion. Hellion is a hardcore survival post-apocalyptic space simulator. So, it's like DZ. Like in DZ, something bad happened and everything's gone, but it's not on the planet, it's in space. And you don't have zombies here. But, well, originally it was multiplayer. It's still multiplayer, but it's just the thing that not a lot of people play the game. So, the game still exists. The game has been unfortunately abandoned. It was never finished, never left early access on Steam, and then it was kinda hidden on Steam. It's still there, but you cannot buy this game on Steam anymore. I saw and I heard from viewers and saw it myself that keys for this game are being sold currently for like 200 pounds of sterling. So, and that's insane, of course. Especially that's insane if you know that when they were closing the project down, when they were disbanding the team, when they were like removing the game from Steam store, they actually made it free for like 3 days. And if you got it during that time period, it's just a game in your library, you can play it. So, though I don't think there was a way to buy a key. I had a couple keys from the devs themselves back in the day when the development was active, and I asked for those keys for a giveaway, and I had done that giveaway back then. So I guess the keys are now really rare. So, what do we have in here? We got to do some chores, and our chores are going to be mainly maintenance. Because look at this. This is the amount of pretty much shield left on my ship. And this is the amount shield left on my fabricator. So, in order to have the full one, we have to craft some items like this one. But in order to craft those items, we need resources, and I'm low on resources. So we gotta fly places, we gotta find the resources, and we gotta well, prolong the life of our station. This one, for example, has 9 days. I haven't streamed it, of course, but I would just log in here for a couple minutes more check on the state of the protection. These are nanite cores protecting. The shield is the nanite core. So check on the state of the cores, and I would replace the ones I could, the ones that were getting depleted. But again, everything only possible up to some point, and now I'm almost out of resources. So if I don't get more resources, that's gonna be a problem. But first, we got to work on what we have in our ship. And we have in our ship quite some items that we still need to bring back to to the base. So, like for example, some random fire extinguishers. There's not a lot of them left, but still, fire safety in space, it's an important thing. But that many fire extinguishers I don't need. So while I was playing, I've been kind of moving things a little bit back and forth. So there's a different suit. I don't have armor for it anymore. Okay. So let's grab the suit. Feastmaster, good evening, welcome. So let's start moving things around in preparation for our next expedition, because we need to offload. What I'm doing, I'm offloading the ship. It's from our previous mission, so we gotta get some room on the shelves. So welcome, Feast. Yeah, it's going to be some Hellion, maybe not that often, and since I kind of haven't been able to do long streams recently, so it's not going to be a long one, but yeah. So I've been keeping my station alive. Oh, let's put you in here. Wait a second. You do not have oxygen in you? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So, have we learned it? Can we craft it? So... that's the suit, that's the suit itself, that's the helmet, that's the backpack. Okay, we know how to craft this stuff very well. Then you, we keep for now. Then you, we keep for now. Like in the airlock. Maybe first let's refill it. I don't have the suit itself left, but I'll get one. So quite some oxygen it takes. It is the civilian, like industrial suit. It has more slots. It doesn't have any ballistic protection as far as I understand. Okay, I'll have to get a battery for this one. Okay, one's going to be... Oh, okay, let's make it 2 for now. Let's make it 2. The rest I will destroy. This fire extinguisher is actually full. So this one's full. Fire safety is serious. Serious deal in space. Oh, I'm running in my suit. Crap. Breathing the oxygen. This fire extinguisher is not full. No, it's full. Okay. This fire extinguisher is full too. Strangely enough, this module doesn't have a designated fire extinguisher spot. So let's empty this one. Drop the nitrogen. And then recycle it. Getting some resources. So yeah, for those who just joined, it's not just the Hellion vanilla game. This is can I even show it here? This is Hellion Rescue Project. Yeah, there's no way, I think, to show the name or anything related to the like titles and whatnot messages without logging out. So, but this is Hellion Rescue Project. What's this? Hellion Wiki. Okay. That's Hellion Wiki. Well, Fistmaster, I'm not sure. There's definitely more to do. That's 100%. But the most important part for me is that the Zorkin, the developer of the Hellion Rescue Project. So Hellion Rescue Project, it's let me just explain it to people who might be not really in the know. So after the game was abandoned, the development of the game had been stopped. The community actually kind of started working on it, and Hellion Rescue Project, the mod I'm currently playing, that's an attempt to just make the game better. Not to mod it into something unrecognizable, but just to make it better. So, and Zorkind, the main person behind this, he seems to be actually very devoted and focused, and even though, because he's like pretty much almost like alone working on the game, of course the things are not really going fast. Welcome, gonna get you. Yeah, I mean, notifications not always work properly. So, but over the years of this community work, headed by Zorkind, already a lot has been added to the game. But of course, the main focus, it's not like useful things like, for example, this button to turn on and off gravity. It's a new addition. So, but things like better netcode, things like modules that should have been in the game but never got added because just the devs didn't have enough time to do it. So things like that. So far mostly working on the client. This helmet has a battery. Okay, let's take the battery, drop it in one of these, and this we are going to recycle, and this we are not going to recycle. You stay there for now. So 1.3, it's something that's been in the works for like super long, because I think 1.3 is going to involve actually the new server code, the new net code for the game, at least like some serious fixes to the net code, and everybody has been waiting for that because the net code of the game is like, let's put it that way, not amazing. Okay, so we are done with this part of our job. But Zorkint is working pretty much almost alone, at least when it comes to writing the code. Maybe he has help on other fronts, but writing the code, it's like, yeah, okay, why did I turn the ship off? The ship I need. So that's why 1.3 might be still pretty far away. I would say it's been pretty far away all these years. So what I'm playing right now, it's called like Hellion Rescue Project Lite 1.2, I think. So, and it includes mainly things that could be done on the client without very little patching of the server code. Okay, so not only maintenance, but we have this mission going on here. So we got to figure out that too. And the thing is that we got to just start searching junkyards. It's like group of falling apart pieces of stations and modules, kind of spinning around our planet at random orbits. Our planet, it's because we are spinning this planet too. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So this is our planet. This is our star system, solar system. This is the gravity well of the planet. So actually you can have like super high orbit here if you want, like very high. And probably some people would. I maybe might move my station to a higher orbit later. But for now, we are in new spawn, we don't really have anything interesting. So no big deal. Oh yeah, I cannot move the map. So Knossos ruins. Let's see. Which way are they going on the orbit right now? Are they going outside of the cloud of debris or inside of it? Hard to tell. So it is spinning 44 minutes its orbital period. So I guess this segment of it, if it's going in the cloud, would take around maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, but it seems going out of the cloud. Yeah, but the last time I tried, it was kind of showing it in the opposite direction. That's the problem. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot about the oxygen. My bad. That we are going to need. I have some here. So Let's refill the backpack, the oxygen tanks, because I'm traveling without atmosphere in the ship, so my time there on this trip is limited. Yeah. My time is going to be pretty limited. But that's okay. I know how to do things fast. So I could just get the atmosphere from the station itself and pump it into the ship, but I'll do with just 2 backpacks and a couple of these small canisters. So this time we actually have the proper ability to warp. So we have the warp cells. So with them you simply travel faster. In our case, that's the main characteristics that we need right now. Okay, are we leaving? Yes, we are. Okay, let's start leaving a little bit faster. Yeah, like that. So here we go, warp to Knossos ruins. Where are you sending me? Oh, it's going to be behind the planet. Stupid. Stupid. Oh, and the cell's empty. Okay. We are not ready to actually travel anywhere. Let's take like a small one. 17. Do we have still... Yeah, the detonator is still there. Well, hull breach of this magnitude, that would be something catastrophic. I don't think I could just survive that. Okay, so we cannot go to the ruins. Stage 1, yeah. Yeah. So we'll have to... Did I forget the military nanite core? Oh yeah. That's gonna be problematic, but I have this nanite core. Let me take a look. Do we have any statistics on B tier here? We don't have the radiation is there, but we don't have information about how dense is the field. I didn't take the nanite core, the military nanite core that would give me more protection in case of these. But yeah, okay. Let's just do this. 2 minutes, that's enough. Initialize. Go. So I'm of course wasting the cells on these maneuvers around the planet, but what are you gonna do? End up doing a bit of welding. So yeah, usually how it goes, if you like end up in debris cloud, you would just switch your nanite core, standard civilian nanite core, to the military nanite core that gives you like way better protection not just from the plant radiation, but from the debris too. And it would just, because it's usually lasts minutes, at least here around these lands. So you're going to be just absolutely okay. Even though the military nanite cores, they do not live that long as civilian ones. So you would need just a tad of protection while going through the ruins. So, but we can survive some damage. Not that much of a deal. First of all, debris clouds around this planet are not that dense, so they do some damage to ships protected only with a single civilian nanite core of first level, of first tier. That's what we would expect to have people to have around here. So they would do damage, of course, but if you just have enough welders, enough welding pistols with enough hydrogen in them, that's fixable. Just being outside while the debris is flying around, yeah, that's not really an amazing thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, arriving to that asteroid. Okay, since we are here, we can do some mining. So let's get a little bit close. This one seems to be stationary. It is not spinning in any way, and it's actually pretty big. So parking might be a problem. Ah, no, not a problem. No, it's slowly spinning. Very slowly. Okay. Let's do some mining since we are already here. So we have very little batteries, unfortunately. Yeah, I forgot about the batteries. But we have at least empty cans. One of the resources we need for crafting, it's iron. So, of course, one way or another we will have to do some mining. This is a big asteroid. And it seems to be not really that full of resources. Usually they are in groups, these resources, but if it's just one here, one there, oh yeah, this is not amazing at all. This one doesn't seem to have iron. But what does what is it? Is it like a nitrogen frozen, or is it like normal ice? It's probably normal ice. Let's see. Yeah, okay. At least these formations, they are not small. Though I'm not seeing any iron here. Probably there's no iron. eruption. That's kind of huge exaggeration. These eruptions IRL probably wouldn't have been able even to move like a butterfly. They're like super weak. They only look like eruptions because it's vacuum. So it's like grossly exaggerated. Okay. Okay, we get like 1 can of ice. Okay, big asteroids are not really that good at all. I kinda totally forgot that. So this is my technically third time playing this game after more than 3 year break. So I don't really remember how things work here. A little bit of learning the ropes again. Okay, we're playing without music. Yeah, speaking of music, there is music. Let me just turn it on. But the music is only available to people watching me live on Twitch. So I do not, it doesn't get recorded. It's not going to be in any of the VODs, and it's not going to YouTube at all. Where's the charger? No, that's the drill. Yeah, this interface problems. It's always been a thing. So the charger. This. Here we go. You go in my pocket because you're full. You go on the shelf because you're full. Okay. Let's leave the vicinity of the asteroid. Let's see, we don't have a lot left on this cell. 5.1. Well, we don't have to travel far, because jumping from one low orbit to another around this gas giant named Bithyr. Where are we? Oh, we are actually 2 steps away from this. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, let's go there. Oh, we just need a little bit more. 8.5. Okay. 17. Yeah, let's use this one. So this is then well, I gotta save everything I can, so maybe I'll find a way, find a short jump for that used up cell too. Or we are going in different directions. This is actually flying fast. This is flying like super fast. Ready. 8.5 initialize. A. It dropped the manure. Initialize. Why is it dropping it? What's wrong with it? Okay, let's try again. So if not that one, then maybe something that's closer. $7.58. Okay, this one is not being dropped. And just as I kinda knew it's going to be in front of us, the warp marker. Okay. Since Knossos ruins are always on the map, maybe that's where we actually need to go. To find what we need, well, we're looking for the resources, but at the same time we have this quest going, so we got to remember about that too. There's only one object around me, really? No, the other objects are just pretty far. So this is going to be some resources. Okay. I think I need to go to the farthest one, so let's grab some resources. It's not spinning even. Okay. That's for pretty much for beginners. So I'm not expecting any problems here, like turrets and whatnot. These are resources. Shattered plating that gives us carbon fibers for crafting. Okay, good. And we have the power coupling thing on the radar. Very nice. One part of our quest. That's a quest item. It's not going to be here. It's not even, it's so quest related that it's not even real. Guns, nice. Well, that's magazines. I still haven't found any guns, but I literally looted only one group of stations. Oh, there's one floating inside. Well, that's just displaced. Has to be outside. Anything interesting in here? Some of these are completely empty, like they actually forgot to add any loot to them. No loot inside, no loot outside. No, there is some. Some shattered plating. I'm almost full, and that's only looking for shattered plating. Only picking up shattered plating. Good. I mean, prefer to survive further. So this module, does it have any shattered plating? Yes, it does. Okay. Good, 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 good. Now the more dangerous part. Let's actually check if it has anything outside. No. Nothing installed for solar power, no catalysts. Nothing in the RCS. Okay. Since we are next to the ship, let's jump in and drop all the shattered plating on the shelves. Like this. And this core I don't need actually to have with me at all times, but I don't want to lose it. So you stay here. And this I absolutely don't need to have on me for just looting this. Okay. That's like half of the quest, and that's like half of the resources that we need. Stop, there was something in the locker. No, nothing. Oops, that's a lock. Yeah, one of the supplementary things, supplementary reading to learn about what happened around here, why this game is actually post-apocalyptic. Okay, that's still gonna be good for like 2 days. No capacitors. Okay. We are not risking anything here. Civilian and night core, really? It's civilian installed? Wow, okay. I expected military. Well, that's why it says 2 days. Would have been like 2 hours if it was military. So no loot around here. Anything in the airlock? Nothing. I remember more things floating around. Or a window. That I don't remember. Docking port D. Ah, Ah, this is like local fabricator. Super nice. I don't have room for it. It's just nitro. Let's leave it then. No suits, but there is a cell. Enough to fly around in orbit. And do we have any resources? Not here. Not in the fabricator. Not in the refinery. Okay, that's resource-wise, it's empty. Kinda sad. So, which way to go to get to the fabricator? Bottom shelf? Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah. I saw it, I just forgot to pick it up. That's good, yeah, that's... I picked it up. I grabbed it. Servo motor. And here we have... Oh, that's health. So let's use it right away. Oh, and I missed this. One civilian nanite core and a pistol. We have a pistol now. Cool. So, top shelf. The bottom shelf I noticed, but the top shelf I actually didn't. Anything. I don't think anything spawns in the tunnels. There's like vent tunnels or something. Okay, this one's going to be... Where's the info? I'm not showing, but it has a civilian nanite core installed. There's more logs in here. That's just they're explaining that something. Oops. Are we having problems? I cannot pick things up. Well, I can. Oh, that's my type of helmet. So there's quite some stuff in here to loot. More pistols, more cores, everything good for recycling. Small resource container. Does it have any oxygen in it? No, they all have nitro only. That's disappointing. Let's take all the small stuff. Like, are they all nitro? Yeah, no oxygen in them. But steam pack is nice. Upsell. Yes, we are full here. Now we can grab 2 helmets. Everything is good for recycling. No batteries, plus it would be nice to have more suits. Yeah, not expecting anything here. More things to pick up, so let's pick them up then. Yeah, nothing here, unfortunately. Open the doors. And this door too. And that's my ship flying over there. Okay, quite some resources to offload. Two pistols even, so there's special designated place for this type of stuff here. The rest, explosives. There's no like first aid kit in here. That's for explosives. Yeah, no first aid kit. Okay, the rest just goes on random shelves then. Shelves. So we went here without a military nanite core, but we found one in the ruins. So let's drop these two. Aha, I'm going to need it. Low on oxygen. That's better. Small, 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 small. Okay, and the welding pistol. Yeah, that I don't need. I'm ready to take as much loot as possible. Though I think I looted pretty much everything here. I think I took everything that was spawning, that was spawned here. Hey, do not close the doors in front of me. Nothing here, nothing here. So, one right and the ship's full. That's kinda grand. Nothing here. So this would normally have quite some mining things, but this is like a special type of place, maybe more related to the quest. Okay, they all contain nitro. So let's leave one. Take this. Unfortunately, the storage is empty. Nothing in the... what would you call it? Where's the ladder? The ladder that goes up. Here it is. Let's check the second floor. A small control room this place has. Well, yeah. So these all buttons here, the green, the red ones, they have been added by the Hellion Rescue Project team. It's not vanilla game. Okay, we are done with these ruins, which is like super nice. Oops, do not fall in there. So we found enough to actually almost completely fill our ship up, and we found half of the quest. The items for the quest. Power coupler, now we need to find the signal amplifier. Ray Gun Rob, good evening, welcome. Yeah, pretty much for the first like proper run. For the first proper run, that's like pretty good. Though Not that I need all this junk, but I'm going just to recycle it. Because why not? Civilian nanite core. From where? God knows. Doesn't matter. Okay, the pistol. At least some clips I can drop in here. Some mags. And the pistol goes somewhere here. Okay. Let's leave the area. What do we have in here? We have this floating nearby. Gnosis Industrial Block E. Well, why not? And it's not that far away, and I think we'll be able to find resources there. So, do we have enough juice in the cell? Yeah, should be kinda enough. Ready. Initialize. Oh, I didn't check the other. Crap, I forgot that there were other parts of the ruins floating around. It's just my radar was showing only 10-kilometer range, and they were like a little bit farther. I forgot to loot them, but I mean, I got so much just from this piece of station, this conglomerate of blocks, that yeah, kinda like, let's go find that signal amplifier. I mean, it's probably gonna be residential, or at least command related. Well, it's quest. It's not like really random. It's quest random. So should be able to find it somewhere. Here we go. These are all pretty close to each other. Okay. And the closest one is just right there. Industrial block. Spinning this time. I actually remember catching modules quite some time ago that were spinning, like docking to them, because it was impossible to stop them from spinning. Okay. You're not going to spin onto me, right? You're not long enough to reach me. We had like 80 meters. Where did the other battery go? One's here, though I'm not seeing it. This one's 100%. Okay, charging. That's not our containers. Let's drop them somewhere. I'll have to stop dropping things, start dropping things on the ground, but that's okay. Where's mine? Here they are. Yep, that's with some oxygen here. And there was one empty one. Did I leave it behind? Yeah, the empty one. The empty one I'm just going to drop on the ground. If it goes, it goes. Things can phase through the floor and just disappear in this game. That happens. Okay. Again, the same stuff here. All the basic resources. Since we are in tier 1 zone, we are getting like tier 1 loot. Nothing special. Oh no, there is some. There is still some of the shattered plating around here. Okay. Yeah, it's spinning, that's why it's kinda harder to move around. Cannot really properly spin with it. Because it'll try to just throw you away. Why is it floating here? I don't know. Probably again misplaced. You will have to go on a special mining expedition because it feels like if I don't find more oxygen, and it seems to be kind of problematic, I just will have to go back because I'm going to use up all my oxygen for just this type of stuff. Just for looting the stations. Oh yeah, we have suits here. Good. I mean, not the suits themselves, the backpacks. But that's loot. More things. Okay, let's just keep it in mind. What do you have in here going? That's military. Okay. Sesame. Very nice. So this here is the fabricator. Oh, fabricated drill. And there is a suit. Nice. That we'll have to grab. And this we are going to need. And there's more drills. There's like 3 tons of drills. They have canisters with some resources. Though nothing special. Just nitrates. Okay. A battery. Battery is nice. Oh, come on. Nothing special, just nitrates. Okay. Crowbar. You. Interesting that they have batteries and canisters, but they do not have drill bits in them. Server restart. Okay. So what else we can grab? This, for example. This. The drilling system, maybe. But next time. That space over there, and this is space 2. But this is longer space. And this is the one that doesn't spawn anything. No, it does spawn things. Okay. What was that? Nothing. Looked like something for a second. That's the fabricator. We need another one, another branch of this. Yep. Because there was this thing that I can put in my... Oh. Don't be that dramatic. That's better. Where did the suit go? Ah, no, it's floating around here. Dun, 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 dun. So nothing special, but since we are very new spawn, abandoned refinery. Where's my ship? Over there. Okay. Since we are really just a new spawn, and this is our like first proper run, we need everything. Here we go. Come inside. Go here. Then the cans. The cans are important. I kinda want them. What's not important is this crowbar. But sometimes really nice to have them when it comes to destroying turrets fast. Okay, shattered plating. It's more and more and more of this. Battery storage special we have in here. That's an addition. The vanilla game doesn't have it. Okay, that's like almost everything. Almost everything taken up. So we can bring some drills, because why not? And what was the one with the backpack? Oxygen's getting low, yeah. Oops. I hit it a little bit too hard. The pistol, why not? Welding pistol. Pum, 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 pum. So this goes here. The fabricator with drills. So that's one. The helmet. Another one. You cannot, yeah, you cannot have it anywhere but in the slot number 1 and in your hands. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. because it keeps spinning, I keep leaving the station using the wrong exits. Oops, flying past it. Do not hit your head. Okay, that's enough of these drills. The helmet. That's gonna be like one full suit. The backpack. And well, this pistol gonna be one of the things on the ground here. One of the things on the ground here. Now you got to be with me now. That's my oxygen. So damaged storage block, abandoned refinery, ruined fabricator. Okay, let's go. Which one's the close one? Abandoned refinery. We could actually get some resources from the refinery if we were lucky. Maybe even some iron, some ferrum, or what's called ferrites. Okay, getting there. It's pretty insane, actually, lateral speed, but that's what you get for accelerating not towards the target. You gotta aim straight at it, but it always creates a possibility of the game lagging, glitching out, and you just hitting the structure at full speed. And I tend to fly sometimes pretty fast without any need to do so. Technically, if it's like less than couple kilometers, you don't need to fly at 100, more than at 100 meters per second. Okay, what do you have? Abandoned refinery. Server restart pretty soon. Okay. This one even has an additional storage block. That's a tad too close. Might get hit by the bloody thing. Okay, server restart in 5 minutes. My oxygen's kinda low. I don't want to go in there before the server restart. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So maybe I'll just wait till server restart. And I move a little bit back from here. Like 100 meters should be pretty safe distance. Okay, inventory is empty. Any shattered plating? Because I have a feeling that I'm going to have shattered plating for like days now. Maybe I'll have to... Well, I don't have the blue cans, the ones that you can storage for, can use as storage for the refined resources. So I'd probably have to keep the shattered plating just on my shelves. Because my refinery, small fabricator, and the refinery not going to be able to, sorry hiccups, keep them all. Okay. Let's swap backpacks before the server restarts. So this is like our last backpack. Just a little bit of nitro. Perfect throw. Let's try that again. Well, something to learn here, definitely. Dropping things on the ground like that on the floor is not recommended because it might simply despawn. It might phase through the ground and whatnot, but we are not looking for easy ways. I suppose this place is going to have cans, so I don't need to bring my own. And I would love for this place to have some oxygen. And probably it's going to have. If it's a refinery, it's going to have a little bit of oxygen. So, server restart in 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to take a short break. So, while the server is restarting, really need to use the bathroom. Be right back. And I'm back. So okay, the scene is there and it's not spinning anymore. Or is it? No, it seems to be stationary. Okay, let's get it closer. Lost its momentum on the server respawn. Here we go. Let's finish this up. On the other side, if we find oxygen here, and we might. We don't need much, just for us. Shattered plating. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm going to bring back too much shattered plating. Simply too much. I don't think I'm going to be processing all this stuff on stream, because that would be just very boring to watch. Running back and forth between the ship and the base, offloading everything. Finding a room for it, refining and recycling. So that's gonna be like a real chore there. What do you have? Nitrates. Okay, it's all like nitro and nitrogen. The cell is a thing that's needed. A military nanite core, that is, yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Nice module to have. Just a cork. No suits. Never stuff in the stop. Okay. This is going to be pretty standard, right? Drills everywhere. Not a lot of drills, okay. Oh yeah, it has oxygen. It has some other resources. Let's just fill it up with whatever. With everything. But no iron. That's disappointing. No, drills and suits. Okay, this stuff we are taking. Any full suits? Not seeing it. Music. I think the music ended. Too loud. Okay, these cans. Do they all have nitrates in them? Well. Let's grab one drill again, just because we can. Helmet again, just because we can. Okay, I have been to this type of... Ah, there's a suit. Nice, I didn't see that. And military nanite core. So... we can grab one full suit again. Where's the ship? Full suit? Yeah. But for that, I'll need another backpack. Because while refilling it, I won't be able to breathe it. So I'm going to return with my another backpack. Okay, some shattered plating I can drop in here. Just like nitro. Yeah, we will refill that properly too. This is more nitro. We'll fill it with oxygen. You go here, you go here. Batteries loaded. Ah, this suit. We could fill it, but we need oxygen for this. Okay, that's like another drill. It's like, yeah, there's enough room here inside. So occupied, but things that are flat we can take. Out of here and put them somewhere else. The cells we need. This one though, it's trash. Only for recycling. Where are you rolling to? Oh, come on. Do not roll. Yeah, like this. So some shattered plating we can drop in here. But I think from now on we are like full. Pretty much. Well, okay. The rest is just gonna be here. And if we get to the point where we get to use it, where we when we get home and it's still there, then yeah. Yes, that would be just luck. But yeah, we have more than enough. Wait a second. Do you have something in there? This is additional storage module. It increases the capacity of your refinery. Storage capacity in terms of resources, not in terms of like objects loot. Oh, whoops. That was coming in a little bit too optimistic, let's put it that way. Come here. Nothing really spawns in here, though there is storage. The small shelving. so not a single blue can. I'm going to really need blue cans, I think. So far haven't seen a single one. Okay, so you first. We have quite some oxygen, so to refill it completely, then you go here, get a refill too, then you guys unload and load in my well, I mean, we pretty much need oxygen. No problems with nitro. Unload. Refill with oxygen. Nice. Then you gonna be our storage for hydrogen. Hydrogen, when I started playing this game like long time ago, hydrogen used to be freaking precious. Then they added the nanite cores, and yeah, nanite cores became pretty important. Okay, just more things for resources. There was like another suit floating somewhere, another backpack floating somewhere. Let's take a look. No? Okay, my bad. Okay, let's grab what we can grab, and at this point I have a feeling that we gotta go back, but why would we? You go here. You go here. You go here. Anything small? Because all the big slots in my suit are occupied. Should have used another suit for that, but well, I have fire extinguishers, so maybe let's drop fire extinguishers. Whatever, doesn't matter. So this all will go on the floor. Oops, upside down. Don't want to plant my face into the floor. So this is all occupied. This is going to be just junk. Even the pistol. You go here. You go there. You are more important. So the battery is not junk. We can music stopped abruptly. Scared me. Okay, and you are junk. The backpack goes here. Now we can continue, but we are like already overlooted. It's not that. So damage storage block it was. That's like 70 kilometers away. Ruined fabricator. I forgot which one I visited. Any ideas? Probably the one that's separate from everything else. Yeah, the one these ones. They do not fly together, but they fly in the same direction. 70 kilometers. They are actually going away pretty far, pretty fast. Just adjusting my lateral speeds to get to this industrial block. Okay, fine, almost directly at it. So want to take a look. What else might I need? I don't know, blue canteens for the refined resources, and of course the signal amplifier for the quest. Okay, finally we're there. That took quite some time to just simply get there on RCS thrusters. If it was RGS, for these distances you would of course engage the main engine that would just throw you in the desired direction. But this is not RGS, this is Sterops. A small ship for, well, beginners. Okay, decelerate. Decelerate, re-aim. Get there now properly. Let's take a look what's flying over there. And the ruined fabricator, it's the next target, yes. What does this one have? Not on target. Okay, stop. Not spinning. Yeah, that one we have looted already. Let's just go and take a look. Grab whatever we can grab. I'm only interested in quest. Items we need: a residential. This is industrial, we need residential. Maybe even security. This is just another fabricator part. Hey, aren't you a little bit too fast? to round this one. Sometimes one of the totally ruined corridors wouldn't have anything, and one would have something. But these all seem to be empty. Yeah, the game knows that I have too much already. I have so much that I cannot fit it on the shelves of the storage shelving of my ship. Okay, these ones then both are empty. Okay, that's different then. Oh, for a second fell through the floor, and that was sorta scary. Do you have anything? Or maybe something hiding in these nooks and crannies, but yeah. Oh, you. Not that I need you. I have like a bunch of yous. Okay. This is disappointing. That's just a couple drills. At least that's something different. Nothing on the shelves. This is just all empty. This one's very empty, like super empty. Like the game really knows that that's enough for me. And it's better to start thinking about going home. It's better to just start going home. Would you open, please? You think it's the one that's the one I visited? Really? Crap. Maybe. That would explain the total lack of looted because. Well, it's getting hard to figure out which ones I've been to. So and have we been to the abandoned refinery or to the Gnosis Industrial Block E? Feels like I gotta just take a look at my video. Let's see. So I've been to the abandoned refinery. Just rewatching my video. Then I left abandoned refinery. This is Gnosis Storage Block E. Abandoned refinery, Gnosis Storage Block E. And this is Gnosis Industrial Block. Okay, I'm confused. Let's go to the ruined fabricator. Abandoned refinery I've been to. Block E I've been to. So ruined fabricator then maybe. Let's go visit it. And damage storage block. We've been to, this is technically fabricator, maybe let's go to the damage storage block. And what's next to him? Abandoned refinery. Did they get disconnected somehow? So we've been to Block E and abandoned refinery for sure. Okay. So aiming straight at the damage storage block. Much zeroing on it. And flying there as fast as possible. Of a kilometer a second. Collision warning. Collision warning. Collision warning. Again. Why can't a man fly free like a bird for a little bit even without these annoying collision warning signs? So, but at least we found oxygen, so we can continue our adventures here. I mean, this speed indicator is not showing it according to my ability to accelerate, to decelerate. It just at some point starts warning me, even though I still have more than enough time, more than this thing says, to decelerate. Sanago, welcome, welcome. Off target. Flying somewhere away from it. Boom, 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 boom. Overflew it a little bit. Okay. Not a big deal. So this is like another fabricator, I think. Or is it? Or is it a refinery? This looks like another refinery. It would be easy to tell if I've been to this one because I leave the doors open. Unless there was a server restart and they sorta kinda maybe got closed. Okay. Again, just going to take a fast look at it. Resources, yeah, definitely worth grabbing. The ones that can be canned. Yeah, I can see some plating over there. So it's not going to be... It's all going to be pretty much the same stuff because it's the same type of station. There is a security station somewhere around here. Spinning the same planet but on a different orbit. That one would have a different type of loot. And I think... Would it have turret around here? Like first tier area be here. Hi. Hello. Nothing in here. No helmets. By the way. Yeah. Everything seems to be okay. Yeah, I haven't looted this one. There's more drills. There's a lot of drills. Some suits. This is always a good thing to grab. Okay, let's see. Oh. Somebody left the can for us. Always nitrates. Never something interesting. Refill. Refill it with everything you got. Like this. And you... Oh, the battery is low. Forgot about that part. Do you guys have any batteries that are charged? No helmets even. Okay. Drill has them. Oh yeah, good idea. Thank you. That's very smart. I didn't think of it. Forgetting about the drills. So we have this. So let's use it to extract oxygen from here. There is some. Okay. There is still some. On the charger, and there is that storage container for the batteries next to the charger, so I can actually have a ton of them. Not a lot of hydrogen in here. Still some oxygen left, but that's like the max. So welding tool, another pistol. You unload. Go away. You load. Very nice. So nitrates. That's batteries. Not a single one of them actually has a drill bit. That's interesting. And they all are loaded with nitrates. Okay, did I check them all? I think I did. Okay, let's grab the minor things we can grab. Like maybe another can. This stuff just for fun. Oh, another pistol. You go here. I need you hydrogen. 20. That's solid. Which point? Refill 58. That's a solidly loaded pistol. Open the doors. Open the doors. And let's grab the suit. The ship is over there. I still have some empty slots. So this has been damaged storage block. Stop. Okay, another suit. Then this we only can put in here. This one's empty, so the empty one goes into the pile of trash in here. As well as pretty much else, I think. The batteries we can drop in here. But this one has to go on the charger. Phew. That's a serious pile of stuff. Okay. This might get dangerous because of the slightly broken physics of the game. So I don't really want to push it here. This cell is trash. The one that's not trash. This is trash. Are they all trash in here in this pile? No, one's not. Oh, this one rolled away. Okay, I think it's just time to start going home. We didn't mine any ferrite. We didn't get any ferrite, but we got so much stuff to recycle that we might, at least for one nanite core, we might not need it. So yeah, one day This one has to be replaced. I don't want to lose the ship. So, and by the way, speaking of the nanite cores themselves, it's like a couple days empty. Ah, no, this one has to be preserved. So they all max like couple days, maybe 3 days at best, the ones I picked up. The military ones though, they are close to being good. Can we go back home from here? Up to... Yeah, sure, we should be able to. Without hitting the planet. Knossos ruins. Yeah, we actually checked Knossos ruins, but never checked Knossos terminal, Knossos residential. We need to go there. Okay, maybe let's go there, because we still have time. We still have everything here. Just to be done with this quest. Are we risking entering the... Well, we are. Sanagol, yeah, I know. I have another backpack loaded. So... Not a problem. Since I looted like a ton of these refineries, every refinery has a little bit of oxygen. That's enough to keep me going, and even have a little bit of a... I don't have blue cans, so I store spare oxygen for now while on the strip in backpacks for the proto suits. So, okay. My inventory is empty. Sorta kinda. Okay, what I don't want to lose. So maybe let's grab like this, since it's 17 and 15, and drop this in here and this in here. And you go in the trash pile. Yeah, just managing all this stuff here is going to be like a very serious undertaking. Sanagol, by the way, I fixed the problem with the with this console. It was one of the settings in the menu. I think the new look of stirrups or something like that. So now it's like proper. But I kind of don't like that design decision that now the size of this console is different. It's like smaller, and this one's small. I liked when they all were like this, of the same size. So next to Knossos residential. Yep. Here we go. So we've been to the ruins. Yeah, they should be uniform. Maybe like find another room, another place for them. They seem to be of a different size. I mean, that's the language, the design language of the game, that they are of the same size in every module. Oh yeah, that's residential, all right. This kind of promises a different type of loot, I think. But what we have here going for us, only only this pile. So if we find something valuable, we'll have to find room on the shelves. Okay, we'll have to go to the terminal to find that coupling. Okay, what do you spawn? Are we upside down? We are. So here. Ah, yeah, we have a little bit of the story. Evacuate immediately. This is not a drill. Have you seen that? I think we have. When the things go sideways. What do you have? Dry ice. Well, you. Nice to have you. A pistol. I don't mind. This goes to... Oh, it's locked. It is locked. And we don't have any hacking tools left. I'm not sure we even can craft them. What do you have? Oxygen. Okay. This kind of feels bigger than it was. Oh yeah. That's like residential. I forgot the name of this type of the module. More pistols. A backpack. Very nice. Clips. This will come in handy. Just dry ice again. No, thank you. Life support. LSM, yeah. Oh, that's from Siona.
I might be going crazy, but I think the Sun's agent is none other than Deadwolf himself. But if that's true, then the bastard just walked onto the station and no one figured it out. How could that have happened?
Interesting that residential has a ton of guns. There's a lot of them. It's actually pretty big. There's a small module that I cannot enter, I think. Okay, maybe one of them I can. And this is all like dry ice. Thank you. Not interesting. This we are taking for the pile, for the trash pile. Oops, stop. More dry ice. Yeah, okay. This one. Let me grab this one. This is oxygen, I think. Nitro. Okay. So I'm a little bit lost at its configuration, but okay. The backpacks I still can have though. But again, I'm so full already that like, yeah, whatever. So this one is the locked one. They're all locked. These residential ones are all locked. There's two of them and they're both. Yeah. Sad. So these are quest ones, obviously. Let's use this. So, and if they're quest ones, maybe there is a hacking tool somewhere to break through these doors. Okay, this all goes in the pile. And this and this. You empty. You empty. You empty. So, okay. The clip goes here. The Mac, okay. And the one that's left is the terminal. Oh, this is terminal. No. The terminal's over there. Okay. Going to the last one, hoping just to find the last quest item signal, the signal amplifier. Decelerating a little bit too much. Oh, maybe this module with two big antennas is maybe what we need. Ah, no, it's not too big. No, yeah, there's a module with antennas. Can we please park? That'd be amazing. Yeah, they all seem to be not spinning tonight. Okay. There's another LSM, right? Is it LSM? Looks like. And then crew quarters. Let's check that one. Who would have the signal amplifier then? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I was right, I was right. The last one I visited, but I was right all along. Sanagol, do you know, is there a way to take screenshots in the game without any HUD and whatnot? I kind of want to make some screenshots outside, but it's either the helmet. Hey, I'm trying to pick you up. Ah, here we go. Hello. What do you have in here? Another LSM. Hello. that person. Been there for a while. Clips, at least let's grab them. This is for recycling. Oh, this is oxygen. Oh, there's the ton of the small containers. Interesting that we have a bunch of military nanite cores. Another suit, another backpack. Those apologies. Cannot use the cryopods, unfortunately. No rifles. Are you going to be locked too? They are all locked. Disappointing. And I haven't seen a single hacking tool so far.
Oh man, this place is a mess. I don't even know where to start. An Arthur's imposter could be anywhere. I'll just start with residential, see if that gets me somewhere.
I remember this. For some reason there's sometimes this stuff in the tunnels. But not much. Yeah. If I had a hacking tool, I would have used it. But I think to find hacking tools, we'll have to... If we cannot craft them, and I kinda not sure if we know the recipe. If we want to catch them, to find them, we would have to go to that security station that sorta flies around on a slightly special orbit. Stop. Okay. We could grab more loot, but I have a feeling that we got like more than enough loot. I think the pile on the ground now is more than we can carry in one go. And I think these piles on the ground, on the floor, they really stress the server out. At least I have that feeling. So here we have a window of this module. Anything in there? There has to be another one. Another couple ones. Quite some log entries. Nothing special. Okay, we got what we needed. The only thing we actually didn't get so far, it's the ferrite, the resource to make iron. We probably need to change the cell since... Oh no, still good. And by the way, This one has 1 day left. Apologies. 114. Additional problem with these piles of trash: you get stuck in them, and when you get stuck in something in this game, yeah, you are risking. Warp 2, warp 2, warp 2. Initialize. And then let's go home. Finally. So for those who just joined, I'm playing Hellion. It's a pretty hardcore space survival simulator that actually never left early access on Steam. The team working on it got disbanded, so the development of the game had been stopped a long time ago. Was it like, I don't even remember, 2020 2020 or even 2019. So but the community continued working on the game, and I'm playing the updated version, unofficially updated version of the game, modded, but it's not a mod to make, like, to add, like, I don't know, horse armor here. It's a mod to try to the goal of which is to fix the game, fix as many bugs as possible, and improve it, but not like to add something completely crazy to it. So, and there's only one mod for this game. It's called Hellion Rescue Project. They have Discord, they have like a basic website, so you can Google it. The thing about Hellion is that when they stopped developing the game and just wrapped everything up, the game was still far from being ready, and they removed it from the Steam store, so you cannot buy Hellion anymore. It's on Steam, you still can play the game. Maybe there's like even the community center for Hellion is there though, I'm not sure, but you cannot buy it anymore. It's not being sold. So oh, we are getting home pretty fast, pretty soon. It's my full welder, not full, okay. There was another one that was more full. Not seeing our station here. A collision warning. We're 400 meters away from it and not moving. He cleared the message, cleared the warning. Music has stopped. So again, the music is only available for people watching me live on Twitch. Is that at the bottom of the station? Oops, not that far. Gotta be careful around other modules, especially if you want to dock. It's docking light. Well, technically we don't need it. Maybe docking to your airlock is not smart, because the airlock is usually a module, that module you can usually survive without. Oh, and if you like set the things up that way that you would lose the airlock first if something goes like wrong. Okay, we docked. Now we got to go to the pile of trash we got here and get things that we can definitely recycle. Like the stupid drilling system, for example. Not really empty pistol. Okay, and something else like this can. Are we full as we can be? So we'll have to go back in order to get the new, install the new nanite core for the ship, because the ship pretty much is in such state that the radiation of the server will kill it without protection. That's how it works in this game. So I'm playing on a completely normal multiplayer server, though it's kinda not really popular. The reasons, I guess, are obvious. So what was I talking about? Okay, let's fire everything up here. These things in every slot we can. In every slot we can. Yeah, like this. So, and this slot too. Gonna get you. Yeah, thank you for the heads up. There's like quite some stuff in the drill. I'm going to recycle just pretty much everything that's left. Though this pistol, that's for the grenades. Where can we drop the pistol? This we can drop in here. This place, do you have personal defense locker? Yeah, that's for the pistols. And a little bit for the clips. Just like that. First of all, the battery goes in my pocket. Then this goes here. And then let's free our hands. The drilling system is gone. By the way, let's see. Yeah, the receiving parts is almost empty. Still empty, okay. Shut up for now. You. These nitrates go here. This goes here for all the refinery needs. So I'm going to recycle the cans. I think I have more than enough of them left in the ship. Now this touch point, this unload. This we got a lot. I don't know if it's the original pistol, welding pistol, or another one, but it's almost full. Let's top it up. Yeah, this one's going to be a full one. And you go here. Then this empty, got to be full. And you go on the stand, because one's missing from there. Okay, very, very, very nice. This one's full. This one's not. Let's refill it too. With, of course, nitro, our fuel. Like this. Oh. Civilian nanoid core tier 1. Yeah, this got to be recycled too now. Okay. This is all good. This is good. So let's recycle the last thing that we need to, and is a tier 1. Yeah, confirmed. So, of course, we have a ton of carbon fibers, but that's going to be a thing. We didn't really bring any ferrites or nickel iron, but we brought a bunch of shattered platinum, which is carbon. Okay, and we need hacking tool. Can we craft, by the way, hacking tool? Yeah, the only hacking tool is this one, and though it doesn't work against locked doors. Okay, I'm not even sure where to find the hacking tool. But I guess we will at some point, somewhere. And what we need, civilian nanite core. Please give me one. Printing. fresh nanite core. And we should have a little bit more room in the fabricator, but a little bit more. It's a small fabricator. The battery, let's drop it here. So this loot management takes a ton of time. The pistol, going to leave it here for now. Actually, it would be nice. There's another one here, so there's a spare full one. One military nanite core, just in case of emergency. That's like a pistol. And by the way, I'm using the new type of interesting music. New type of the helmet overlay. It's not that obstructive when it comes to the view wearing the visor. But when you are not wearing the visor, when you have it up, it's actually kinda blocks the upper part of the screen. Like that. Very nice. So this is going to be recycled then. Here we have 15 days. This is all only good for well, this is not for recycling. These jetpacks, we can have a couple. Protos jetpack. Yeah, this is something that stays there for now. This is not for recycling. The warp cores, I just don't need that many. Air filter here can take one of these what are they called, servo motors. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And I guess this and this. And then another servo motor. And this, and then this drill. Okay, almost got rid of this crap on the ground. But let's lock the doors. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So, and what's in the pile I can like 100% safely recycle. So we have one spare drill in the main module, the living quarters. Well, it's not living quarters, it's like, I keep forgetting the name of it. Well, the module that does a little bit of everything, and it's pretty small because of that. Well, not because of that, just pretty small. Okay, so 2 proto suits. To keep a couple, but then proto suits we're going to need to. Okay, you. If we keep you, you got to be full. Yeah, hard to do it without free hands and with completely full inventory. Okay. Here you have this. Let's, you know, let's just have another spare one. Boom, 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 you. That's for refining, not for fabricating. So these drills, they for some reason spawn without bits always. This just has to be unloaded to avoid small explosion while being recycled. Oh, what am I doing? What? You go here. It's not a place for the nitro. Okay, the suits. One goes here. Well, okay, let's keep one for now. This all needs to be recycled, and this too. And this pistol needs to be emptied. So, because it has precious hydrogen for welding. Okay. Time to start recycle things. Everything's empty. Nothing's going to explode because of, like, I don't know, pressure of gas in it. Yeah, the cells are actually pretty good. They give you like 10-10. This is still... dry ice goes into the heaven like this, and you goes in here. Activate. That's empty. That's empty. Well, I got some nickel iron, so when there is time for the fabricator to start feeling not really good because of the depleting nanite core, we should be able to craft. Yeah, we have enough maybe to craft 3 nanite cores if we are lucky. Well, I mean, for now we still need to recycle it all. So... And this I'm keeping because this is sort of kind of rare. Not rare really, I can craft them and they don't cost much. just don't really find them. So what's left? Well, I mean, of course, picking up like random items just to have them in your pockets, but on the other side, we will have to be offloading the ship, bringing in more loot. So I guess let's just keep the character the way it is. So turning everything off. The doors are closed and locked. Here's the cryopod. So in this game, if you play proper multiplayer on the server, you cannot log out because your character stays exactly where you logged out. Stays for everybody to destroy and whatnot. Or play tricks on it, whatever. So, and since everything is a consumable resource here, so air in the station, it gets dirty, needs to be cleaned. Air in this suit, just oxygen and nitrogen. It's not nitrogen. No, it's nitrogen. It runs out, so this means that you cannot log out for long amount of time. You just gotta... you cannot log out anywhere, and you cannot log out for long at random places. You only have to log out in these cryopods. So that's why we are here. That's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been nice pleasure to play this game again. So just give me a second to play the right music at the end of the stream. Sanagol, gonna get ya. Thank you people for jumping in and chatting. So first of all, YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Subscribe for more. I'm going to do these streams periodically. So I have a base going, and if you have it going, if you want to keep it, you got to keep it going. So it's not like you can forget about it for 2 months. No, the night course. The night course, it's a must. So if you want to find your base after just a week of absence, or even sometimes several days, depends on the level of the radiation in the area your station is, depends on the state of your station, depends on the state of your night course, so the tier, lots of things there. So thank you very much for watching again, YouTube people. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and stream Twitch people. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Gonna get ya, Sanagol, Raygun Rob, Fistmaster. Thank you people for jumping in and chatting, though we've had quite some lurkers. So let me find somebody to raid, of course. I don't think there are other people playing Hellion. Okay, so we gotta raid somebody else. So this is like something strange. So maybe yeah, I'm the only one playing Hellion, of course. That's normal situation on Twitch. Okay, maybe let's go to our homeland, DZ section. Since this game was conceived just like DZ in space, maybe. So let's see. Let's see if we can read somebody playing DC. Interesting, quite some people putting like in the title that they are looting tonight. Okay, can I rate this person? Are they speaking English? Okay, just a second. Let me create a read. Let's go say hi to... Oh, that was stupid. Let's go and say hi to Valera Who. So their chat is not limited in any way. They're still playing, so technically just started. And I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.